Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA Robot. Here are the Grand Theft Auto heists ranked from worst to best. Number 10, Series A funding. Series A funding is a mission given to the player by Trevor in Grand Theft Auto Online. This heist setup missions help the player steal drugs from a yacht, disguise as trash collectors, and steal drugs from bikers. There's an awful lot of narcotic stuff going on. After stealing the drugs for Trevor, the player will deliver a truck to the El Gordo Lighthouse, where Trevor is waiting. Number 9, Blitz Play. The preparation for this heist is simple enough. The player has to purchase 3 boiler suits, 3 masks, find a trash truck, find a tow truck, and stash a getaway vehicle. The actual heist involves a shootout with police and blowing up the doors of the stockade to get the money. This heist is also a reference to the beginning of Heat. Michael makes a reference by saying he got the plan from an old Vinewood movie. Number 8, the Humane Labs Raid. This heist turns out to be a government mission given to the player by Agent 14. The setups have the player robbing from a Navy ship, sailing a helicopter from Merryweather, and getting codes from IAA Agent Karen Daniels. The actual raid is a lot more fun than expected. One team sneaks into the lab while the other team provides that cover with the helicopter. Number 7, the Bureau Raid. The Bureau Raid is one of the last heists in the story mode and has the player raid the FIB headquarters. It's worth noting that Trevor is not a part of this heist. This is because Steve Haynes is responsible for giving the player this heist and he has a dislike for Trevor. There are 2 options the player can choose from, either entering disguised as firemen or by entering the building by the roof. Entering via the roof requires no setups, making it available from the start. It's also interesting to note that Michael does not take a cut of the money earned from the heist. Number 6, the Prison Break. The Prison Break heist is featured on Grand Theft Auto Online, and as the players break a researcher named Maxim Rashkovsky out of prison. The setups include stealing a plane, a prison bus, police information, and assassinating people keeping Maxim in prison. The actual heist has 2 players sneak into the prison disguised as a guard and a prisoner. After a shootout, they must get to the airfield and fly to safety. Maxim takes control of the plane, and the players parachute to the ground, completing their goal. Number 5, the Polito Score. The Polito Score has the player rob a bank in Polito Bay during the story mode. Cops pull up to the bank, assuming it was another false alarm, until Trevor shoots at them. The heist members put on armor and shoot through cops using miniguns. While fighting through a chicken factory, the military shows up and the player has to fight through them. When they get to the train tracks, a train appears and all the heist members climb aboard. With the close location of Fort Zancudo, tanks and helicopters attack the player. Number 4, the Diamond Casino Heist. This heist is one of the most recent ones added to Grand Theft Auto Online and starts when the player meets Lester at Mirror Park. It requires the player to rob from the Diamond Resort and Casino. The heist introduces heist members from story mode, including Packy McCreary, Ricky Lukens, and Gustavo Moda. Unlike some of the other online heists, this one can be done with only 2 players. This means there will be a higher payout, making it easier to earn money. Number 3, the Big Score. This is the final heist of the story mode and will give the player the biggest payout of them all. It will have 3 protagonists rob the Union Depository, something Lester said would be extremely difficult to do. The player can complete this heist using a subtle approach or an obvious approach. The subtle approach will have the player disguised as a security guard and steal the gold with no problems. After escaping, there is a shootout with Merryweather, but then the player has to drive to Michael's house to complete the heist. Number 2, the Pacific Standard Job. The Pacific Standard Job is the last heist added to Grand Theft Auto Online during the heist update. It requires the players to rob a bank and escape from police on motorcycles. One team will provide crowd control and another will go into the vault and steal the money. This is the highest paying job out of the original heist provided for online. It's also fun to escape the police on motorcycle, only to ride them off a mountain and parachute to safety. Number 1, the Doomsday Heist. The Doomsday Heist is split into 3 parts but follows the same plot. The player is trying to save San Andreas from destruction, with the blame being focused on Russia. As it is revealed, the one behind the plot is the man giving you the missions. A lot was added for this update, such as flying DeLoreans, cars that can transform into submarines, and an orbital strike cannon to kill enemies. The heist ends with the player saving San Andreas, killing Avon Hertz in a jetpack chase. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.